All right, so welcome again to Military Guna TV. Thank you very much for joining me, people. I'm telling you, I'm telling you. So as you can see, a statement from the JFF. Statement from the JFF. Statement from the JFF. The deed is done. My work is done. Where's I go? Me know them said my work is done. What I'm about to do, it shall hurt me more than it's gonna hurt you. Anyways, welcome again to Military Guna TV. Thank you very much for joining me. And obviously, I turned on my Byakugan to see what's gonna happen in the future. But most definitely, it wasn't strong enough. So maybe I need to join the Mangyoki Sharingan with it as well. But anyways, Dalton Wint has officially resigned. JFF has made it public. I'm going to read the JFF post to you guys. But what I want you guys to do right now is hit that like button. Most definitely hit that subscribe button, people. Hit that subscribe button, people. Hit that subscribe button. Help the channel to grow. Help the channel to grow, people. Help the channel to grow. We would most definitely appreciate it. Now, many people are saying that this is player power in full effect. Now, the Reggae Girls got rid of Vin Blaine. Now the Reggae Boyz get rid of Dalton Wint. Now let's look at this, right? Both situations are quite sensitive because we understand that Dalton Wint plays a big role in the JFF, and basically Dalton Wint and the president, they're coming from far, and it would have seemed as if Dalton would have known things way beyond what they would want to release. So tendering his resignation would have actually caused a domino effect. It would have seemed that way. Most definitely it has happened now. I do believe, based off that thought or theory, that we might see other people stepping out of position, which is just how organization go. When there's major issues in the organization, you pull one of the key pieces out of it. I'm telling you, it's just the same as if the organization was running properly, and the person who's doing everything, letting everything run smoothly, if you pull that person out of it, it's gonna be it's just gonna be a domino effect where things might just start to go bad. Now, in this aspect, things are going bad. So let's pull the first aspect out of it that is causing all the chaos, and let's ease some of the pain and the pressure off. So it's actually vice versa. Let's get into it, so I won't waste any time because I have a lot to do this morning. So this is what it said, people. A statement from the JFF at that JFF football with that little blue verified check. That blue verified check. Anyways, the General Secretary of the Jamaica Football Federation, Mr. Dalton Wint, has given his unequivocal and irreversible commitment to submit his resignation from the post. Ooh. Fishy. What they said irreversible. They said irreversible, so let's see. The board of directors of the JFF looking forward to receiving same soonest. Other relevant information regarding his matter will be shared with the country in the coming days. So I was actually at the JPL game when they announced it at the JPL game over the radio, and I'm like, oh, I'm basically I think almost three persons are clapping. Like, come on, people, you don't know what's happening in Jamaica. You guys are at a football field, you don't know what is happening in Jamaica. You don't know what that does mean. I was clapping, like another person in the stand was clapping, and I think one of the coach at Albertview was clapping as well, or one of the technical staff. And I'm like, this footballing thing is a mess. It is a mess. No one actually, it's not a matter of celebrating someone losing their work. We're not celebrating someone losing their work. We're thinking about the greater good right here. We are most definitely thinking about the greater good. What does this mean for football in Jamaica? Now, the next step here is to see the ripple effect. Nevertheless, with all of that happening, we started to see, trying to get people who can put in that proper position, who can actually manage or account for what's happening. Because there's a low level of accountability on the JFF aspect. So We have now taken the first step. This is the first step. We have now gone over the first hurdle. It is the first hurdle, and as I said, anticipating the ripple effect. You're going to see people coming out that they are stepping down. You'll be hearing rumors that people are going to step aside or are going to hand in their resignation. That will happen because it is a tight-knit group, and you basically remove one of the power play out of that group. So if you should inject someone else inside that group, that would actually disrupt everything. That would most definitely disrupt everything. And that is what's likely to happen right now. That major disruption. Now, I would understand the reason why they said that he would have given them his commitment. Because what's happening is this. At this point in time, he has the portfolio and there will be minor things to sort out. Hopefully, whatever he thing can hide or whatever, those aspects would still have to sort out. Just as if you're handing over something at your job, you still have other things to do. It's not like a case where you just pack your bags and just walk away. It's not really like that. It's a bit more complicated. For example, when I was leaving the military, the amount of stuff that I had to do. Anyways, but just the same as in the normal work, you'd have to pack up your things. You'd have to pack up your things and take up your small whatever you have at work. And then now, if you're outstanding, you owe outstanding money. All of these things will have to sort it out. But the most important aspect is that it is stated that it's irreversible. So that's important. That's really, really important. And it's now good, as I said, the ripple effect now will start to showcase itself, where you're going to see people who start stepping down or people handing their resignation, all these aspects. And this structure has been in JFF for years. This structure and these same people have been in the JFF for years. And it's now time that we see something happening. We start to see something happening. For years, we have been really, really poor. I highly doubt it can get worse. And sometime in life, you have to take a step back to really go forward. But I never wanted to take the step back where the government's going to get involved. FIFA is going to get involved, where football is going to be banned for a few years. Oh, yeah. I do apologize for that. Sorry about that. Anyways, I never wanted that to happen because we have, especially in the under 20, we have some set of young players that we cannot afford to lose those young players. Potentially, these guys will be bright light shining in the next 2 to 3 years from now. And then because of one mishap or because of the incompetence of a few people in the organization, we cause ourselves to lose all of those bright, talented prospects that we have at the moment. We can't afford that. We cannot afford that. We cannot afford football to go into the dogs or to the whatever. We cannot afford that. Anyways, we couldn't afford to lose Paul Hall as well. Because really and truly, Paul Hall did not just came here to start things out with the Reggae Boyz. Paul Hall came here to fix football in Jamaica. And that is something that, as you know, I'm a grassroots type of person. I love that. He came to fix football from the grassroots level. And that is something that I love. And when Paul coaching courses are taking place, he would actually be a major factor in implementing lessons and those stuff. I remember that he's coming from a pro license level, so he understands the development of this. So we cannot afford to lose him at this moment in this project, which is a long-term project, as we mentioned. Yes, the results on the pitch are not looking wayward. Many people are going at me and said, "Oh, when this and whatever, this usually in the capacity, this never usually happen," and all these things. But really and truly, some of those persons are still hurting, and nevertheless, we have to move on some of the time. And what we're seeing right now, it might not be the result that we're garnering for, but look at how the team is playing. Things are improving. Yes, we're still having issues, and some of the issues that I heard coming out from the back room, I am telling you, it has really come to light that we as fans, we have been really, really harsh on the Reggae Boyz, not understanding the conditions that they're working on. But nevertheless, some of the time they do deserve that because they do go out on the pitch and put in poor performances. But I won't go any further, people. Dalton Wint has officially resigned. Guess what, people? Until next time, we are out. Look out for more videos throughout the day, people. And remember that there's a protest later. I think I am wearing white shirt. I'm wearing white shirt. I am wearing white shirt, people. I am wearing white shirt. But anyways, people, MG Sports Meet TV. We're out.